Hi friends, it's Miss Heaston. Well, this week we are talking about ocean animals and where they live. Do you know where the animals live? They live in the ocean. Very good. So, I want you to think about the animals that live in the ocean and see if we learn about them in this story. This story is going to introduce the animals that live in the ocean and then tell us a little bit about them. Okay, it's called Commotion in the Ocean. So this is the title of the story. So let's find out more about all those animals that live in the ocean. You ready? Let's go. Commotion in the ocean. There's a curious commotion at the bottom of the ocean. I think we ought to go and take a look. You'll find every sort of creature that lives beneath the sea swimming through the pages of this book. There are dolphins, whales, and penguins. There are jellyfish and sharks. There's the turtle and the big white polar bear. But can you see behind the wrecks and in between the rocks? Let's take a look and find who's hiding there. Crab. The crab likes walking sideways, and I think the reason why is to make himself look sneaky and pretend that he's a spy. So here's a crab. What are these? Turtles. We crawl up the beach from the water to bury our eggs on dry land. We lay a whole batch, and then when they hatch, they scamper about in the sand. So look, there's the maybe mama turtle, and then there's all the baby ones. Dolphins. The wonderful thing about dolphins is hearing them trying to speak. It's not how do you do, as I'd say to you, it's more of a click, whistle, squeak. Angelfish. Hello, I'm the angelfish, darling, the prettiest thing in the sea. What a shame there are no other creatures as gorgeous and lovely as me. So have you ever seen an angelfish before? And these they have tentacles, and you might not want to touch the tentacles, they might sting you. So what could that be? Jellyfish. The jellyfish just loves to jiggle, which other fish think is quite dumb. She knows that it's not at all that useful, but jiggling's lots of good fun. Which one's this one? It's a shark. I swim with a grin up to greet you. See how my jaws open wide? Why don't you come a bit closer? Please take a good look inside. I wouldn't want to take a good look inside. And this one is a swordfish. I love to chase after small fishes. It keeps me from getting too bored. And then when I start feeling hungry, I skewer a few on my sword. And this is an octopus. Remember, how many legs does an octopus have? 8. Like an octagon has 8 sides. Good. Having 8 arms can be useful. You may think it looks a bit funny, but it helps me to hold all my children and tickle each one of the tummies. You might have seen this one at the zoo. It's usually not orange. It's a stingray. At the bottom of the ocean, the stingray flaps his wings, but don't you get too close to him. His tail really stings. Do you know what animal this one is? It's a lobster. Never shake hands with a lobster. It isn't a wise thing to do. With a clippity-clap and a snippity-snap, he would snip all your fingers in two with his claws. Oh, so this is deep down where it's dark. Miles below the surface, where the water's dark and deep, live the most amazing creatures that you could ever meet. There are fish of all descriptions, of every shape and size. Some have giant pointy teeth and great big bulging eyes. Some of them can walk around and balance on their fins, but the strangest fish of all have glowing whiskers on their chins. Ew, sounds scary. Blue whale. Look, there's no other beast on the planet as big as the giant blue whale. He measures a massive 100 feet long from his head to the tip of his tail. Maybe the blue whale was the one in that little cloud story we read, the grouchy ladybug story we read, that flicked the grouchy ladybug all the way back. It's the biggest one. We're just a bunch of barnacles and all we do is clean. We know it's not that glamorous, but it's our favorite thing. So these are barnacles. You know what these are? Walruses. Our bodies are covered with blubber and our tusks are incredibly long. We're grumpy and proud and we bellow out loud to show that we're mighty and strong. We've learned about penguins. We waddle around on our icebergs, which makes our feet slither and slide. And when we get close to the water, we leap with a splash off the side. And then what are these? Polar bears. Deep out in the Arctic, the mommy polar bear snuggles up with all her children since it's very cold out there. So both of these like the cold. What a lot of creatures we have seen beneath the sea. What a lot of funny things they do. Some of them might lick their lips and eat you in one bite, and some might want to swim around with you. The dolphin's very friendly and the lobster's very fierce, but the shark is the most dangerous by far. Can you name the other friends we made along the way? See if you can tell me who they are. So who were the other creatures in the ocean that we just learned about? Tell me some. We learned about the shark, the blue whale, the octopus. Which were the little ones on the whale? Barnacles. Which one walks sideways? Crab. So which one was your favorite? Bye, friends.